So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. More real chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Eintracht Frankfurt are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Johnson goes for a shot! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maguire gets it clear. Opts for safety. Eder Militao looking for options for movement, looking to play him in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. And that's a good-looking ball. Timber running with the ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Maguire gets good distance on it. He's Osimhen! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? And again! And he hits the net. Eintracht Frankfurt are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Eintracht Frankfurt grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, super find. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Eintracht Frankfurt look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Eintracht Frankfurt get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's good vision. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ampadu. Quinten Timber. Osimhen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nicely shaped ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Menu. Milan are looking to break at pace. Conte. Now Lincoln. And he's cut it out. Oh, they can break here. Menu. Pass is coming off in quick succession. It's Morata! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In he goes again. And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. The second half then, just getting going.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That's very neat. Menu proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Johnson. Timber. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Greenwood with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it. Can he get away? And he welcomes it in. Picked out, shapes to shoot! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And they're back in front. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Eintracht Frankfurt appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Morata. Oh, that's a fine interception. Caicedo. Milan needing a change of fortune here. Lincoln is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Little pass back. Ambitious ball here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lincoln. And the pass is intercepted. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Morata receives it in a wide position. And here's Marmoush. Nice control. Timber thinks about the shot. He is just caressing the ball. Marmoush. Now there's a decent chance! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Milan take the lead. Shot a goal! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Eintracht Frankfurt looking to pass their way through. Menu tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
In with the challenge. Now it's Morata looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Caicedo. Very much into the last knockings. Good running, strong and purposeful. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Johnson. Timber has created one goal already. And it's Timber. He's gone for goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Corner number 3 coming up. He rises! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical. And time is up. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Morata reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a whole...